Hey, this is Tim, and I'm going to talk about my sea level rise app, which is very important with climate change, since climate change's biggest effect is that the sea level is going to rise. And right here, when you start my app, you can read why I think it is important and what you can do with it. So we're going to close this out. Just the basics of the map right here. You can see the mapping screen. Over here, you have a home button just to get back to the United States again. You have a locate button here. Up here, you can type in an address and it's going to take you there. On the left, you can see the interactive legend where I can turn on and off different layers. And I also included a transparency slider. So if you zoom in and you add your own data, you can get the visual effects a little bit better. I also included different types of base maps over here with the base map widget. So we could go to this one, or if you want to see imagery, you can go here. But we're going to use the dark gray canvas for this. Here's the most important part. You have different types of data you can add depending on what you have yourself. For example, the first one is you can drag and drop a map service in here. So if I go over here, I can just select this map service, just drag and drop the URL into the map. As you can see, it's going to zoom you to the data. Up here, I included a little legend just of your data, and you can even click and it's going to show the attributes of each of the points that you've added. Another way you can add data is over here with the add shapefile button. All you need is a zipped shapefile and you can just open it up. As you can see, it's going to replace the data that you added before, so you can concentrate on your next set of data. And again, here you can click on it and it's going to give you the attributes of each point. And while you have it, you can, let's see, for example, right here, you can see that this right here doesn't really fall into sea level rise when it's on 2 feet. Let's, for example, change it to 6 feet. You can see it would be underwater, your building, or even toxic material. Or right here, it's a hospital. Or so that's why it is so important that you can plan for the future, because you don't want to store the toxic material anywhere where it can get flooded, because with this, it can contaminate all this water here, which would cause great health damage. So this is why it is so important. And I also added, for people that don't have ESRI capabilities like shapefiles or services, they can add a CVS file. All you need is some lat long data. You can add some attributes to each. And for this, I have an example right here that I have included on this link right here. So that you can just enter your data in this particular format and it's going to show up. As you can see, let's zoom all the way out again and add this data right here. And as you can see, it's going to add the data and zoom to your data. As you can see, again, the attributes right here. So it's very easy, and as you saw, it is also very fast to add your data. So again, it is very important to make sure to plan for the future. As you can see here, if we go to 6 feet, how much of Miami would be underwater, and all this can get contaminated and cause really big health issues. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening and checking out my app.